Hello, I'm Tomas Galvez, and tonight I'll be talking about the power of physical fitness. This evening I'll be joined by Declan. Some aspects that I use to keep physically fit are through running, going on leisurely walks, and watching my nutrition. Welcome, Declan.
Thank you very much.
The importance of physical fitness.
I think the importance of physical fitness really comes down to what you see yourself doing in your life and where you want to be, what your goals are, and where your priorities are in your life.
What inspired you to prioritize physical fitness in your life?
I think overall, growing up, seeing, bodybuilders, magazines, performing athletes at a high level was always a thing that I was interested in. But I didn't really get into it until I was a little bit older. I always did sports when I was young, but as I got older, I got more and more interested in the competitive aspect of it all.
Can you share some key benefits you've experienced from working out?
I think a lot of the key benefits are, personal health being one, but I think it's also the ability, if you reach a high enough level, to be able to travel, be able to experience some of the things at a high level, and will give you a lot of benefits towards your career in your life. It gives you a good resume building opportunity.
How has physical fitness impacted your mental well-being?
I think when you start off with base level athletics, you have the opportunity to be very refreshed in a way, but it also is a double-edged sword when it comes down to it. And the higher you go in athletics, the more likely you're to face sort of a particular wall or just challenges. And those challenges, if you're able to overcome them, will improve your mental wellness far above what you normally expect. So overall, the endorphins that you release and just improve your general health in short-term and long-term.
What are some misconceptions about physical fitness you'd like to address?
I think a lot of the time people think that, a couple weeks or even a couple months may lead to vast improvement. But a lot of the time it takes several months to even see the first, outcomes of what you do. Depending on the workouts you do, depending on what you are striving for, it may take up to 90 days or more to see some of the base level results that you want to see in your overall physique.
Why do you believe it's important for people to incorporate into their daily lives physical fitness?
I think physical fitness gives people a structure, kind of a schedule. It, really places something in your life where you can have structure, but also maintain some of the other healthy outlets you have in your life. But it can also improve some of the bad habits you have: smoking, drinking, just overall, what I like to call is distractions. And when you overcome those distractions, you're more able to, more or less, I guess, find time for different things in your life.
Tips for staying active.
I think in general, you have to find something that you enjoy, right? And then you can stem off from there. If there's something you want to particularly enhance, for example, swimming, if you like swimming a lot, and you swim consistently, you may want to throw in a little bit of, gym activities or expand, kind of diversify the kind of activities you're getting into so you can kind of, move into different athletics.
How do you stay active with a busy schedule?
I think there's multiple ways to do it. You can kind of set yourself a schedule, as we previously talked about. But I think also you can incorporate physical attributes inside of your life. So if you want to go for, instead of taking the bus, you live at Lofts, you want to go to, school, maybe walk instead, or instead of using car transportation, ride a bike or walk, run, right? There's different ways to incorporate activities and athletics in your life without having to deviate so much from your schedule.
How do you make physical fitness fun or enjoyable?
I think it goes back to what you enjoy, right? I think you need to really focus and target on things that you appreciate, right? And then also some things that you don't appreciate so much, some of your weaknesses, some of the things you want to improve, right? That can be fun for competitive people or somebody who is not as competitive. You can focus on, the small things that, make you improve, right? So there's different avenues to go.
What role does nutrition play in physical fitness?
Oh, nutrition is everything. If you cannot base level find a diet or a routine of eating that benefits yourself during athletics, then the athletics that you're doing is actually really just detrimental to what your goals are or what you want to do, right? If you can't eat properly, then you won't have the fuel to perform. Short-term and long-term goals. If you have a long-term goal, your short-term goal should be orientated to develop that long-term goal, and then once you hit a long-term goal, you set more short-term goals that will facilitate a long-term goal.
What apps or resources can help achieve your physical fitness?
I never was really into the apps. I never really got into it much. I think, though, writing it down, if you want to set a decent workout, that's the best way to do it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ottenbright, for joining us this evening.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Galvez. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.